We are hiking a volcano, San Pedro to be exact. This was the apex crux, as Noah would say, of our journey. We are 4 or 5 days in, chugging along one step at a time. You're probably asking how we got here. So as we climb, which should take 2.5 hours, we will try to explain the journey that led us here. Let's show you at home when we were in the beginning of June what we did to decide Guatemala versus other places. To find some good destinations that are cheap, we'll go to flights.google.com, set up Austin, and here's the catch, set it to go to anywhere. We'll set up our departure time for the month of June and then go explore. I'm going to change that to Houston and go over and zoom in and see the best flights possible. New Orleans is cheap, but that's too close. Oaxaca, I see Cancun. Here's Guatemala for $171. That's actually the cheapest one in the whole area. So next, we're gonna try to find all the fun things there are to do. This is actually my favorite part, to do the research, to find the attractions or viewpoints, and make this trip worthwhile for all 4 of us. Also, no, I don't know if Noah remembers, it was her country project in, first, second grade. No, do you remember when that was?
No. We decided to fly out of Houston so that we would be close to Galveston for the 4th of July at the end of the trip. So we packed up the truck and headed to Houston International Airport. After security, we grabbed dinner with our priority pass. Then we boarded our flight and started our 2.5-hour trip to Guatemala.
When we arrived at the Guatemala airport, we took their quick shuttle over to the hotel. It was maybe 500 meters away, not that far, so we were there quick, got checked in, went to bed. The next morning, the plan was to pick up the rental car and drive to Tepcan.
The world was on fire, no one saved me but you. Strange what is that will make people do.
Unfortunately, the route was blocked for protests, the highway, so we had to take some back routes. Ended up stopping for lunch kind of out of the way in some village up the mountain. We took a back route to get into Tecpan via the back way. So it was a little hairy of a drive, but we still had enough time to get tours of ancient Mayan ruins. Apparently Tecpan was the first capital of Guatemala and one of the main sites for the Highland Mayans. And we learned about their history with our tour guide.
Iximchi was the center of the Kaqchikel people until it was abandoned in the early 16th century after the Spanish conquest. Melvin, our tour guide, gave us a thorough background and walk in the archaeological site.
Oh wait, let me show you something real quick. We are at 2,000 meters. Getting there. We had organized to meet up with a group, a tour guide for mountain biking down one of the local mountains. And got loaded up with the bikes and our gear to go up. We went up half the mountain and then went down about 30-40 minutes worth of down. through, oh man, pine and mud and troughs like here where you can see they're dug out from the rain. Yeah, we're a little messy, just a little sweaty. I think we're about a third of the way up. From Tecpan, we drove to Chichicastenango, windy road, and got there by nighttime. We had a little sketchy of a drive in. The roads are really narrow. Got our car parked, grabbed dinner, bedtime. And then woke up the next morning to a beautiful sunny day and a relaxing breakfast. We stayed at the Mayan Inn, which was filled with courtyards and colonial pieces. We had a tour guide, Carlos, lined up to meet us in the morning and walk us through Chichi. We met Carlos the night before as we parked our car for the night. First, we toured the Mayan cemeteries, one of the most colorful in the world. While Roman Catholicism is the predominant religion, it remains infused with Mayan rituals. Over centuries of colonialism, their beliefs became intertwined. Watching the burning sacrifices of candy, cigars, candles, and flowers was enchanting. According to the Mayan tradition, honoring the dead encourages the living to make peace with the inevitability of death. The town hosts market days on Thursdays and Sundays, which is considered one of the biggest markets in Central America. We made sure to time our trip around seeing this event. 92% of the municipality's population is indigenous Mayan Quiche. This made walking through the market a cultural experience that will stay in our memories. At the end of the tour, we met Carlos's mother and bid them both warm goodbyes. After the market, we stopped for lunch at a viewpoint on the way to Panajachel.
Okay, so we are at lunch now, and I don't know who found this place, either Alba or Mom. And look at that view. And we just ordered lunch, and we got horchatas, and those will be pretty good in the morning. So Noah and me also got some jewelry at the market. I got this necklace, and then I also got a bracelet. And
I got a bracelet, but I left it in the car. We'll show that later.
That was cool. Grabbed lunch, and then on to Panajachel. We had to drive down Squiggly Road into the lake. Panajachel is kind of the main tourist entrance for the lake area. We did long-term parking for our car, then kind of toured the little town. They have a marketplace and all the things. We stopped for coffee for a little rest. Ooh, do you hear that? I don't know if you could hear that. Ooh, that is a volcano exploding. Specifically, that's Volcan Fuego. One of the other options we had to hike was up Asatenango to see Fuego, but that was a 5-hour hike plus camping at night. We opted for this dormant volcano, San Pedro, and I think we made the right choice with the family. Anyways, back to Panajachel.
We're going on a private boat to our hotel. I'm excited. It's gonna cost 250 quetzal, and it's gonna take under an hour to get there.
There was plenty of space on the boat as we left Panajachel and made our way to the town of San Marcos. There are many towns and communities around Lake Atitlan that are connected by boat, but we picked out San Marcos as it's considered to have a quieter, laid-back bohemian vibe. The Airbnb would be about 15 minutes away from the dock.
We are having a snack break, lychee, and then we got some mango and these special types of bananas.
After checking out the lake a few flight of stairs below our bungalows, we walked into town and had a dinner of traditional food at a restaurant run by a couple of local ladies. This is where we were introduced to their amazing picante sauce. We tucked in that night to watch the presidential debate and then dozed off.
Hace mucho tiempo le hago caso al corazón y pasan los días, los meses pensando en dolor. Ha llegado el tiempo para usar la razón antes que sea tarde sin querer.
We just finished our fruits and coffee this morning. We got cereal at the marketplace last night, so we had that. And now we gotta go pick up Maya, make sure she's ready so we can start our day. While we're doing that, here's a tour of our place, our small little kitchen, our outdoor area, and then we gotta walk to the next room to get to Maya's. What do you think Maya's reaction will be?
Angry.
Hace tiempo que no agarro a nadie de la mano. Hace tiempo que no envío buenos días, te amo.
We are headed from our place to go have a lake day. We're gonna find a cliff jumping spot and hang out on the in the water.
We just had a little covert secret excursion. We wanted to go to the natural reserve, but for some reason it's closed today. And then Idan convinced us to sneak in through the side and kind of climb up the side of the cliffs and go into the reserve. Turns out a bunch of people were doing that, so we weren't the only ones. And we got to the cliff jumping spot. Idan jumped 3 times. Very impressive because it's super high, and Noah so badly wanted to jump but never ended up getting the nerve. But we all got in. There's maybe just a little bit warmer than Barton Springs temperature. Really nice, super clear water, beautiful.
I'm gonna try to pick this on the car.
And now we found a little lunch spot with a beautiful view,
and we're about to order our food.
Guacamole. Can we get guacamole and chips?
The feeling blows away into sleep.
It's raining.
Which means that Abba's birthday dinner got rained out. So instead of going out on the town, we're staying in, and we're gonna have leftovers from lunch and our cereal.
Hot chocolate.
Yeah, Mayan hot cocoa. And we're listening to the rain with a beautiful view, so it's not the end of the world. We also changed our plans for tomorrow morning because we couldn't stop in town to get breakfast for tomorrow. We're just gonna go take the boat at 7 a.m. across to San Pedro.
6:50 a.m. heading to the dock. It's 7:06 and we're at the dock.
We've got a private boat, the same one that brought us over here. We got the boat driver to come in the morning, and he'll take us directly to a restaurant that has a private boat dock. And so we'll eat breakfast there, and then take a tuk-tuk to the trailhead.
And then start the hike.
Hopefully.
Hopefully the plans don't change again.
7:16 and we're at the San Pedro dock.
Mami, te siento lejos, dime dónde estás. Te quiero chingar, te voy a arrastrar. Déjate llevar, apaga el celular. Que si estás conmigo no te va a pasar nada. Solo déjate llevar. Ven atenta a la jugada.
8:12. We've just finished breakfast and now we're getting a tuk-tuk.
Follow me, tú eres life for me. Yo estoy parada, tú estás lima. Mándame tu y mueve los calles de ritmo de TikTok.
It is 8:28 and we are at the trailhead.
Negro no lo que conmigo la baby esta noche la paso cabrón. Gata ponérselo en modo avión.
The hike ahead of us will be ambitious. In total, it's about 5-mile round trip with an elevation change of 4,000 feet.
Te quiero chingar, te voy a arrastrar, déjate llevar y apaga el celular. Que si estás conmigo no te va a pasar nada. Solo déjate llevar, déjate estar la jugada. Y yo quiero contigo y tú quieres conmigo.
Okay, we made it up to just under halfway. There's a viewpoint over here.
Hey, so it's just me and Abba. It's starting to rain. I'm a bit scared, but I just really want to make it to the top to know that I can do it. But we'll see how it goes.
Mom and me are heading down the mountain or the volcano, and Noah and Abba decided to continue to go up. It's a little bit raining down here. I wonder how it is for Abba and Noah.
So we're here at the next station, 2,300 meters roughly about, right Noah?
Yeah.
And we met this friendly cops here. They advised us that it's closed.
No tourists have been up there.
Nobody, it's been closed today, so this is as far as people get. I think we're missing 500-600 meters to the top. I think it'll be fine for us to head backwards.
Yeah. This hike isn't for everyone.
No, it's a challenge. It's been straight up the whole time.
It's a total bummer not to finish it. It's definitely a challenging hike. I know we could have done it. I'm excited to hear how it went for them.
I guess we'll start making our way down. I don't know how much footage I'll get because since it's still raining, as you can see.
It's just clouds.
Oops, let me get a capture of them. One more thing I forgot to consider is on the way down, it is slippery, so we have to watch our feet. Maybe I should grab a stick. Noah has a good one. Okay, we made it back down to that viewpoint, and I found my walking stick. Not all things are bad luck. We did find a good omen. A 4-leaf clover. After working up an appetite from the hike, we made it into the neighboring town of San Juan, which is over the hill from San Pedro, where we initially arrived on boat. San Juan is full of art and local crafts along its main promenade leading down to the dock. With warmer moods and full hearts, we completed our full day around the western part of Lake Atitlan, hopping around on boat, foot, and tuk-tuk, making it back to the bungalows in the late afternoon with enough time to unwind.
I'm hungry.
We're gonna get dinner soon.
I'm just kidding, I'm not hungry.
So we're back for dinner at the same place we had 2 nights ago. Noah and I are in the midst of an epic battle while Mommy's petting the same cat, right? The same one? Yeah. As we're waiting for our order. It's still raining outside. And now after dinner, we're waiting on ice cream.
Hi, so this is my new friend Roscoe. He's my friend. But he's kind of in a playful mood, but we've been just running together, and I love him. He's been following us.
Well, I just finished my morning walk, which seems to be a little tradition I'm forming. Every time I'm in a different country, I'll wake up in the morning and go for, I don't know, hour run, and then come back. We made coffee. I'm having a Chris Vega banana and coffee breakfast. We are on the rooftop of our hotel. This is our last full day in Guatemala.
We're in Antigua.
In Antigua, and tomorrow we have an hour-and-a-half ride back to Guatemala City for the airport. But we never gave a overview of what we did yesterday.
We woke up and had a kind of a lazy morning for breakfast and got everything packed up and checked out of the rooms. And then our boat driver, who had been our kind of private boat guide, was supposed to meet us, but he no-showed, so we ended up taking the public ferry back to Panajachel, which worked out great.
Yeah.
We didn't have to wait too long.
We were in the front of the boat. We got off the boat. Didn't expect to have a holiday on Sunday, but it was Armed Forces Day in Guatemala. So there was a farmer's market going on, and it was noticeably busier. We went down through the central area to the market and
had some street food, and Noah got her hair done the way that Maya did, so she got her little yarn thread thing that looks really cute. Got some mangoes. And
oh yeah,
got some mangoes.
Cool.
Then we just grabbed some water and snacks and started our road trip,
which was also an adventure. We let Google dictate the way, but we didn't know that about halfway after a last junction, we had 2 cars wave us that we couldn't go forward. Apparently one of the bridges was
just down. They said it was down.
But we ended up only losing maybe 30 minutes and gained a lot of great views on the way. We made it into Antigua.
Just past 4 o'clock.
Yeah. Settled into our hotel. Hotel Serena is just outside the historic old city center. We had picked it in advance since it had a room to fit all 4 of us. Most of the reviews raved about the balcony view of Volcan Fuego. With eruptions every 10 to 20 minutes, it was hard for me to peel away my gaze, living out a childhood fantasy to see live volcanic explosions. Then went out to dinner.
Yeah, that was really nice. It was like a, there's a very fancy restaurant, which was like $100 for the
$100 total, including a really fancy dessert, drinks for everyone. And we came back to the hotel to finish off the night. Went to bed early and starting our next day.
Para mi gente de Guatemala, sí, sí, ánimo. De Guatemala somos, donde quiera que andemos, siempre con la frente en alto, represento azul y blanco.
We started our walking day tour of Antigua by making it to the Central Garden.
Siempre con la frente en alto, represento azul y blanco. Desde niño yo soñaba con venirme para el norte. Ya crucé la frontera y llegué sin pasaporte. Yo no
Then we continued to make our 11 a.m. appointment at Ek Chua to learn about and make chocolate. Our instructor was entertaining and got us to pair up and compete to make the silkiest cocoa paste. After splitting up to grab different meals for lunch, the girls got Vietnamese and Sarah and I got pupusas. We headed out to walk up the nearby hill, Cerro de la Cruz, for a view of the entire city.
Yeah, that's my love. She hides away like a ghost. Cold. She always my love. I am searching high, searching low in the night. Ooh, does she know that we think the same? Ooh, gonna cry, but I break that way. Just come home.
With bellies full of treats and feet worn from the walk, we got on one last tuk-tuk to head back to the hotel. What are you eating, Maya?
Brownies and ice cream.
How'd you get it?
Ordered food.
We got Uber Eats and brought it to the hotel. We had tacos, pizza, all gone, and now we're on to dessert. I couldn't resist one more hour the next morning, capturing more shots of the volcano. It was an adventure to get this 1 week tour of Guatemala. Can't wait to continue exploring the world with my 3 lucky ladies.
Cold bones. Yeah, that's my love. She hides away like a ghost. Ooh, does she know that we bleed the same? Ooh, don't cry, but I'll break that way.
where's my love? I am searching high, I'm searching low in the night.